What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to properly wash a car. I would recommend first off not to do it in the middle of the day when the sunlight's hitting it, because then you'll be chasing water spots. But since I have time later to do it in the evening, I'm going to go ahead and do it now just to show you guys. So first thing I use is I always use a wash mitt, and you'll want to wash this in the washing machine after each use, because these will, whether you realize it or not, it'll collect dirt. And you'll want a chamois. It's a basic chamois to dry it, and then this rag is for doing rims. And bucket, 5-gallon bucket, put your soap in, and then a hose, obviously. But yeah, so usually what I do at first, before I soak the car down, I'll come up over here, I'll lift the blades up so I can get behind the blades, because you do not want to leave dirt and shit trapped underneath here, because you will pay for it, trust me. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and give the car a nice rinse down. Basically the same method you're going to use throughout the whole process. Once you start washing it, you'll wash from the top, work your way down the sides, and same with drying. I'll start drying the top first, usually. But basically you just want to get the whole car nice and wet. Try to get most of the big stuff off of it. Work your way around. Probably skip forward to the next part, but you get the general idea. You just want to get a good soak. Make sure you get all the big debris off so you're not rubbing dirt all over your car, basically. You want to minimize that. So then you'll take your mitt, you just dunk it in. You can wear it. I don't usually wear it. It kind of gets heavy and cumbersome, so I just get it nice and soaked and just lather it on as such. Start from the top. It's just as far as you can reach. You just want to do half at a time, really. That way you're not running to both sides of the car and getting water spots all over it. Yeah, come back. I hate this channel always collects a bunch of stuff. But yeah, basically right now I'll just get the roof and half the glass, half the roof. Gotta come down here. Get a little bit more soap on here for this windshield, because I'm really particular about not getting scratches in it. I'm gonna go ahead and wash off what I have before getting any sunspots. Just like so. Soak down. And usually I'll do the whole top of the hood next. Just kind of do the whole top of the car and then work my way down, because usually there's more debris on the sides of the car and you don't want to touch that with your mitt until last. And you're not rubbing all that thicker grit all over the place. Okay guys, another important thing I want to mention is that you want to always never just use the same bucket of soap and water per wash of your car, because all that dirt you get off on the first couple passes and you're working your way down, it's just going to collect in there. So you just want to dump that out, rinse out the bucket, and put some more soap in there, and then you'll be good to go. But yeah, you don't want that sediment to just sit there and collect in your bucket. Always change out. Use at least 2. That's what I'd recommend. So I got the top part of the car done. Now I'll show you guys just doing the bottom of everything. And also another thing you want to be mindful of is when you're dragging your hose, be very aware of how you're dragging it around the car. You usually just want to go down one side and then backtrack, go back down the other. That way you don't end up pulling your hose up around your car, when it's all dirty, and then you get a bunch of bad scratches on it. I know because I've done it before, not in this car, but it sucks. So, alright. Yeah guys, so I also want to mention that you want to make sure you have a good amount of soap in there. Use it really liberally. You just want to pour a good bit in there, because earlier I didn't have enough soap in there and it didn't really suds up. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure it's leaving a good sudsy look on your car and you're using it. Not all watery looking, because you want that soap to help lift the dirt off and everything, clean the car real good. So yeah, just a thing I forgot to mention earlier. And I also forgot to do, so yeah, just be careful of that. Change your buckets out and make sure you use plenty of soap. Okay guys, so once you get the top part of the car all washed up and everything, now it's time to do the bottom. And I'll just show you what I do. So this is going to be the last thing you're going to want to do, because this is where all the most dirt is going to collect. Especially on my car, because it rained a couple times since I last washed it. But now you just want to do the underside of, like, if your car has a lip on it like mine, just want to kind of get all right there. And just keep working down the side. You don't have to try not to press down too hard or anything, just in case there is some bad stuff stuck to it. I've already done the other side, but I'm just showing you on this side, for example. And, I'll come up under here, and then come up on the bottom side. This plastic valance, if you have one like that. And then same thing over here. And then up under the middle part of the back bumper. This gets pretty grimy back here, as you can imagine. That's why it's important to always wash your mitt. So, yeah. So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off, and then we're gonna get to drying the car. Alright, so now it's time to dry. So you wanna get your chamois out of its little container, rinse it off, and then wring it out. Just make sure there's no dust or anything sitting on it. Make sure it's nice and clean. And then start at the top here. Get this off your hand. And just dry the top glass, dry the top of the roof, and work your way down to the windows. Especially the windows. So I kind of just get the roof and the windows first. I don't even touch really any other part of the body until later. Those don't get dry spots as bad. Any watermarks. So just kind of brush down the side of the window just real quick, and then I'll come detail up the windshield, reach as far over as I can, and switch sides. Alright, wring out the chamois. Okay, so once you get it wrung out, it's just the same thing, dry and repeat. Should wring it out real good and come back and do this right here. Get the windows real good. Oh, shark fin. I'm kind of doing this quickly because I'm trying to beat the sun here. And out here in Florida, that's really hard to do. So you go pretty quickly this time of day if you don't want any spots in your car. Which, even then, you still might get some. Mirrors a little bit. I'm gonna wring this out and then detail the side windows a little bit better, and then it's on to the rest of the car. Okay, all done. She's all nice and dry. So the last part I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the rims. So that's the thing I always do last on any car. Is I come through with a rag. It's my room cleaning rag, and the remainder of the soap in the bucket, and I just work in here on the rims. It's a nice little rub down. That's all it takes, really. Got a lot of brake dust that gets on these. I need to change the brakes, honestly, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm lazy. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. You just want to come around, do all your rims, reach back there, get the brake caliper a little bit, shine it up, and that's basically it. We'll skip ahead. I'll go ahead and do all these and show you guys my new car cover I got. We'll go ahead and put it on the car because it's going to be nasty this weekend, so don't want to all go waste. Alright guys, see you in the next section. Okay, so another quick tip for you guys is that the pocket hose Does not like being dragged around that much, and does not last very long, as you can see. But the car is done, the rims are done, and now I gotta get another hose, so we can get another rubber one, I guess. Blew up right in my face, but oh well. Now it's time to put the car cover on. Alright guys, this is my new Cover Kings custom car cover. Just put it on. It's pretty easy to put on, just kind of unraveled it on top of the car and trying to... There's the car cover, it fits great. It's definitely great if you don't have a garage or anything like that. Like I don't. I'm just a poor car enthusiast, I guess, but yeah. It seems to fit pretty good. It's nice and soft. It's a nice outdoor one. It's like 4 or 5 layer, I think. It's breathable. I don't know if you can see the mesh, but it's breathable and it's waterproof. So yeah, and it's got all the right pockets and everything for mirrors and the shark fin, and then it fits nicely around the back. Covers the whole car very nicely. But yeah guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.